So 3 space.
No.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Breezy Ob Station 87, in which we'll get back to my run of Wheel of Fortune for the SNES a little later on to see if I can make it to $1 million or not. But for right now, we're going to try something new on my channel. I just got this in the mail last Friday. It is Disney Family Feud!
$1 million.
Well, $1 million isn't awarded in this game, unfortunately.
I know that.
Although I wish it was. But in this version, we play for points. So whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. But you know what? Whichever team has the most points at the end of the game receives a winnings total of $25,000.
We can always create fast money in the future.
Right. And in terms of teams, as a team captain, we have Jay York.
Hi.
And he's got Cory Lawrence on his team. On the other team, we have Eugene and his teammate, brother Nick Bishop.
Hey!
Alright, so are we ready to go?
Yes.
Now, in the face-off, it'll be Jay versus Eugene first.
Okay.
So here we go.
We just say buzz.
Yeah, you say buzz out loud, okay?
Sounds good.
This is the first round, so here we go. Out of 100 people surveyed, we have the top 7 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer to this question. Name the Disney character that would be most loved by grandparents.
Buzz.
Eugene.
Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse is the #1 answer, said by 25 people.
Let's play.
Okay, you're going to play, alright? Brother Nick, welcome to Disney Family Feud.
Thank you.
Name the Disney character that would be most loved by grandparents.
Lord. It's Goofy.
Goofy, okay? Show me Goofy. Unfortunately, that is strike 1. Sorry. Eugene, name the Disney character that would be most loved by grandparents.
Donald Duck.
Alright, show me Donald Duck. That is strike 2. Sorry to say, so, Cory and, Jay, think of a steal, and, Nick, think of another answer.
I'm gonna try Jiminy Cricket.
Alright, if Jiminy Cricket's there, you're okay. If not, it's your 3rd strike. Show me Jiminy Cricket, and that is strike 3.
Ah.
So there's 25 points available, but it could grow if Jay's team is able to give me an answer. In fact, I'll go to Cory first. Cory, name the Disney character that would be most loved by grandparents. It's okay, Erica. Cory?
Cory. BRB, I have to meet my mother.
I don't think he's there. So, Erica, will you fill in for Cory for now?
Okay.
Alright, so...
What's the question?
The question for the steal is, name the Disney character that would be most loved by grandparents. Mickey Mouse is on the survey. Oh, Cory's back.
Cory. Good, I don't have to answer. Cory, it's your turn.
What's the question?
Name the Disney character that would be most loved by grandparents. Mickey Mouse is on the board, and on the other team, they also said Goofy, Donald Duck, and Jiminy Cricket, but they were not there. So I just need one answer.
I'm thinking Aladdin.
Aladdin? Okay, so Jay, you can either go with Cory or you can go on your own.
Well, we have the mouse himself. Why not his girlfriend?
Okay, so you're gonna go on your own and say Minnie Mouse. If Minnie Mouse is there, you get 30. You got the points. If not, it's Team Eugene. Minnie Mouse is #2, said by 9 people.
Yay!
All right. So let's see. So we'll go ahead and put Team J has 34 points. Nothing yet for Eugene's team, but it's still very early. Let's go ahead and go over the other answers. #3 said by 5 people, was Cinderella. Cinderella was number 3. All right, number 4 is another Disney princess, Snow White.
Yes.
All right, number 5 with 4 points, Nemo. All right, number 6 is another Disney princess, said by 3 people, Aurora.
Oh.
And then number 7, bottom of the survey, is a famous deer, Bambi.
Yep.
That's all right. It's very
I
early.
thought sure Nick was going to say Minnie after I said.
Well, that's okay. It's very early, Eugene, so no worries.
Okay.
Very early. Now, in round 2, the point values are doubled. So, Cory and Nick, you two face off.
All right.
And whoever says buzz first gets to answer first. Are we ready? In this round, the point values are doubled, and we have the top 6 answers on the board to this question. If you could keep a small let me rephrase that. If you could keep a small statue of your favorite Disney character on your desk, which would you choose? Cory.
Mickey.
Show me Mickey. That is number 1, said by 11 people, but because the point values are doubled, we will double the points to 22. So do you want to play or pass, Cory?
What do you think, Jay?
Oh, we gotta play. Don't
Okay.
Yeah, we'll play.
All right, so, Jay, if you could keep a small statue of your favorite Disney character on your desk, which would you choose?
Let's go, Minnie.
Show me Minnie. That is strike 1. Sorry, Cory, back over to you.
Try Goofy.
Goofy is number 6, said by 4 people. We'll double it to 8. Jay, back to you.
Quack, quack, quack. Donald Duck.
Quack, quack, quack. Donald Duck is number 2, said by 8 people. We'll double the dollar values to 6. We'll double the points to 16. Why am I thinking Jeopardy for some reason? Cory, back to you.
Disney, Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket?
Yeah.
That is strike 2. Eugene and Nick, think of a steal. Okay, Jay, if you could keep a small statue of your favorite Disney character on your desk, which would you choose?
How about Pluto?
Okay, if Pluto was there, you got, you're still alive. If not, it's your 3rd strike. And unfortunately, that is your 3rd strike. Sorry to say.
Oh, well.
So we'll go over to, Nick. Nick, if you could keep a small statue of your favorite Disney character on your desk, which would you choose?
Let's try Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, okay. Eugene, you can go with Nick, or you can go on your own.
I'll go with Nick.
Okay, if Pinocchio's there, you've got the points. If not, it goes over to Team J. And Pinocchio is not correct, unfortunately. So, Team J gets the points. So, let's see. That's 38 points plus 8 is 46. So, when you add the 46, you have 80 points, Team J. Nothing yet for Team Eugene, but there's still plenty of game left.
Plenty.
So, let's see. Number 3, said by 7 people, double to 14. Simba.
Really?
Really?
Interesting.
All right. Number 4, said by 6 people, double it to 12. Ariel. And then finally, number 5, said by 5 people, but we'll double the points to 10, was a Disney princess, Cinderella. So Team J, 80 points, nothing yet for Team Eugene, but in this round, the point values are going to be tripled.
Triple the points.
Triple the points, I say. All right. So here we go. Now we have the top 6 answers on the board. Jay and Eugene, you two face off again. On this question, if Edna Mode were designing a superhero costume for you, what color would you like it to be?
Buzz.
Jay.
Blue.
Blue. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da is the number 1 answer. Play or pass, Jay?
Play.
Okay. Cory, if Edna Mode were designing a superhero costume for you, what color would you like it to be?
Red.
Red is number 3 on our survey. There we go. All right, back to you, Jay.
How about green?
Green happens to be number 4. All right, back to you, Cory.
Black.
Black is at the bottom of the survey.
All right, got that out of the way.
Okay, got 2 answers left. No strikes, Jay.
racist.
I'm sorry?
I was gonna say the same thing, Eugene. Racist. No, Cory said something. No, I thought Cory said something racist, Alan.
No. No.
I thought you were talking about when he said black.
Alright, so Jay, if Edna Mode were designing a superhero costume for you, what color would you like it to be? We have 2 answers left, no strikes.
Let's see. How about yellow?
Yellow? That's your first strike. Cory.
Orange.
Orange? That is
Yes.
strike 2. So, Eugene and Nick, think of an answer as we go back to Jay.
If Edna Mode were designing a super suit, what color would I want it to be?
Yep.
White.
If white is there, you're still alive. If not, we go over to Eugene and Nick. And white is not there. That is your third strike. So, Nick, if Edna Mode were designing a superhero costume for you, what color would you like it to be?
I'm gonna say purple.
Purple, okay. Eugene, you can go with Nick or you can go on your own.
I agree with Nick on this.
Okay, if purple's there, you're on the board. If not, it goes to Team J. And I'm happy to say you're on the board.
Yeah!
There you go. So
Okay,
Team J has
what was
80 points.
What was number 2?
Number 2 was
Add these
pink.
points first.
Number 2 was pink.
Those are
Pink.
the two I was thinking.
So let's see. How many points does Eugene have? That's 51, 96, 138, 174, 195. But guess what? It's not over yet because we're about to play Fast Money, but it's going to be done a little bit different. One member from each team will play Fast Money. So, let's see how this one works. The player whose team has the most points at the end of the face-off round answers first. That would be Eugene's team. Now, Eugene, do you want to play Fast Money, or do you want Nick to do it?
I trust Nick on this.
Okay. So that means Cory and Jay. One of you will be going next, but one of you needs to go to the isolation booth. Who's gonna play?
I will play.
Okay. So Jay, go to the isolation booth, please.
All right.
And we'll bring you back when we're ready.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now, I will not reveal the answers in the chat box. However, I'll reveal the number of points. So, let me see how much each point is worth. Okay, the points are worth triple. Alright, so here we go. Nick, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Name the Disney villain most likely to have a son or daughter follow in his or her footsteps.
Lady Tremaine.
As an adult, if you were body swapped with your high school child like in Freaky Friday, what is the first thing you do as a teenager?
Have a party.
Okay, have a party. Alright. Apart from a hat, what other items do you associate with Captain Hook?
A hook.
Hook, okay. Next up, what Disney princess character is most likely to have her face featured on a coin?
Cinderella.
Cinderella, okay. And last one. What bug from A Bug's Life would you least like to meet?
Hopper.
There you go. And let's see how you did. Are you ready?
Yes.
Remember, whatever point values it says on here, we triple them. So here we go. Name the Disney villain most likely to have a son or daughter follow in his or her footsteps. You said Lady Tremaine. Survey said 0. That's okay. As an adult, if you were body swapped with your...
That's a good answer.
That is a good answer. As an adult, if you were body swapped with your high school child like in Freaky Friday, what is the first thing you do as a teenager? You said you'd have a party, and the survey said 6, but when you triple it, it's 18. Okay? Apart from a hat, what other items do you associate with Captain Hook? You said a hook? Our survey said 33. Triple that to 99. Alright. What Disney princess character is most likely to have her face featured on a coin? You said Cinderella. The survey said 33, but we triple it to 99. What bug from A Bug's Life would you least like to meet? You said Hopper. The survey said 20, and we triple it to 60. So we'll add up all those points later on, okay?
Alright.
Good job, Nick.
Thanks.
Alright, let me go ahead and say, come in, Jay. Bring him back in here. Alright, Jay, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you the same questions I asked Nick. You cannot duplicate his answers. If you do, I say try again. You give me another answer, okay?
Deal.
Here we go. Name the Disney villain most likely to have a son or daughter follow in his or her footsteps.
Jafar.
Jafar, okay. As an adult, if you were body swapped with your high school child like in Freaky Friday, what is the first thing you do as a teenager?
Drive a car.
Drive a car, okay. Apart from a hat, what other items do you associate with Captain Hook?
The hook.
Try again.
Mr. Smee.
Mr. Smee, okay. Oh, that's not how you spell it. What Disney princess character is most likely to have her face featured on a coin?
Cinderella.
Try again.
Snow White.
Okay. Last one. What bug from A Bug's Life would you least like to meet?
Hopper.
Try again.
Heimlich.
Okay.
Heimlich maneuver?
Alright, so whatever the points say on here, Jay, we triple them. So here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Name the Disney villain most likely to have a son or daughter follow in his or her footsteps. You said Jafar. The survey said 12. We triple that rather to 36.
Okay.
The number one answer was Cruella de Vil, not said.
Damn it.
Cruella de Vil was the number one answer.
I knew it.
As an adult, if you were body swapped with your high school child like in Freaky Friday, what is the first thing you do as a teenager? You said drive a car. Survey said 4, but that'll triple to 12. Study was the number one answer, not given.
Okay.
Nick gave a good answer, though, which was party. He said party, so...
What was Nick's villain answer?
On the villain, he said Lady Tremaine.
Okay.
And it was
That's
not on
a
the
great
survey.
answer.
Apart from a hat, what other items do you associate with Captain Hook? You said Mr. Smee, and the survey said 0. Hook was number 1. Hook was number 1, given by Nick.
Yep, the hook.
What Disney princess character is most likely to have her face featured on a coin? You said Snow White, and the survey said 0.
Really?
Really? I'm not lying. I'll show you proof.
It's
There
okay.
it is, the card. The number 1 answer was Cinderella, given by Nick.
As said by Nick.
What bug from A Bug's Life would you least like to meet? You said Heimlich. That got 11, tripled to 33. And the number 1 answer was Hopper.
Was Hopper.
Yes. So let's go ahead and get all your points totaled up. Jay, you originally ended the round with 80 points. So let's see. 48 plus another 33. That is 81. So you have 161 points.
Okay.
Now we go over to Team Nick, who had 195 points. Let's see. 99, 99. That is 198. Add another 60. That's 258 plus 18. 276 points more. So, Team Eugene, you've won $25,000.
Woo!
Wow.
Congratulations, Eugene and Nick. You're splitting $25,000. And Jay and Cory, as you know, here at Breezy Off Station 87, not one player goes home empty-handed, so you'll be splitting $5,000.
No, I thought it would be a box of Raceroni.
A treat.
I think you're thinking of the Art Fleming version of Jeopardy.
Oh.
No,
Case
no, Jay and Cory are gonna...
volume set of the World Encyclopedia, a case of turtle wax, and the box of and a year's supply of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
Well, Cory and Jay, you're gonna split $5,000, while Eugene and Nick are splitting $25,000.
Which means that we'll definitely get another chance again.
You got that right.
Yeah, speaking of Rice-A-Roni, I remember Wink Martindale saying that on The Chase one time.
I'll be.
Lord have mercy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap it up for Disney Family Feud here on my channel. We'll see you all for that next video.
Not a crappy month. Dirty Fortunes coming up on SNR. Check your local listing.